Greater Good Radio. Connect, learn, heal, and grow. When you look at importing in talent, right, the red flag a lot of times is, can they last? Right? So I heard that the steps that you mentioned, which was recruit them in, acclimate them in that order, right? Acclimate them, make sure they can be a part of the community, or so on. To me, I see that if that doesn't work, doesn't happen, then it's like 18 months, 2 years, they're gone.
Right.
You seeing that same?
Yeah. And so, I mean, so in my experience is that it's darn near impossible to figure out who's going to do well coming to Hawaii. It's like, it's so weird. It's like some people you hire and you're like, well, you know, hiring that individual and I don't know. I mean, if nothing, will get them for a year. Right. And they stay for 20. And we've got lots of people like that. And they love the islands. They just like immediately click in. And then there are those that are from Hawaii that you lure back and they come back and like, God, you know, I forgot how small this place is. And I want to go back to New York or Los Angeles or San Francisco. So I think you never know. I think one thing that we've tried to do is to maybe punch a bit above our weight, selling a vision and a vision really of, look, you know, we're a publicly traded company in this really special place, and we're of a size where, you know, you can make a difference. Like your own two hands can make a difference, but we're big enough and we have enough scale to be successful for many generations to come. And that seems to kind of attract, you know, a lot of interesting people.
AKA, we're gonna make you work.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly.
Chinese special, we got here. You get this. AKA, you're gonna work, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You can affect change because your team gonna be smaller. But you know, if they're here for, I don't know if I want to call them the right reasons, but the reasons that will typically keep people to stay, which is they're acclimated into the community. You know, I mean, they feel a part of the place.
Yeah.
Your spouse fits in. Or you get a new spouse or something, you know what I mean? Kids feel comfortable. And I've seen it, right? I've seen people move here. We have a lot of friends like that where they move away because it's like, okay, we're going to move away now. And then the kids or so on is like, no, I want to go back. And then a year or two, boom, they're back.
Yeah. I mean, and you've identified, you know, the pieces, right? So it's the executive, it's the talent, right? And usually the talent's like, you know, probably if you've done your homework, it's probably 65% probability that, you know, they're doing important work. They're building their network at work. Maybe things change a little bit. We'll work from home. I don't know. But generally, that's a pretty good, you know, take that percentage. But then there's the partner, right? The trailing spouse. And that's more like a 50% probably, right? And their ability, his or her ability to, you know, integrate in, it's challenging. Hawaii's kind of can be a closed place. And call that 50%. And then there's the kids, and the kids are probably more like 60%, you know, because kids are kids, right? But not, you know, they don't always integrate in. So assuming the family is going to stick together, like, here's how the math works. It's 65% times 50% times 60%. That's a small percentage. Yeah. So it's a tough game.
If you resonate with Greater Good Radio, please join our community at www.greatergoodradio.com, where you can get access to exclusive content and offerings. Hope to see you soon.